Since 1952, Interfaith Action has partnered with the American Indian community to provide a host of innovative programs through the Department of Indian Work. Everything from frontline social services to youth education.
We're doing deep educational work in the American Indian Youth Enrichment Program. Culturally specific curriculum, all American Indian faculty, and the kids are getting a deep grounding in their own history and culture.
It was the first partnership with St. Paul Schools. A lot of people don't know that, but it was the first opportunity where we combined a community organization with St. Paul Schools.
Our tradition needs to carry on, that our children aren't left behind. The language needs to carry on, and the jingle bell dresses, and how you earn those eagle feathers also. And they need to understand that they're very important.
You're welcome here. You don't have to feel that no one will know you when you say, I'm Indian and where you're from. That's all understood here.
We have a culturally specific food shelf. We don't just give food. We also try to refer people to whatever kinds of assistance are going to help them move forward in their lives.
One food shelf has now become a food service that provides nutritional needs and the respect that's received both from the staff and the people who come in.
The services that they offer are so helpful. Not that I've always needed them, but they have been here when I have needed them. Everybody has struggles or times of need. When you need a helping hand, you can always come to the Department of Indian Work and they'll do whatever they can to help.
In the Diabetes Management and Prevention Program, we work closely with the University of Minnesota, with the medical school, to make sure we're teaching about healthy eating, healthy exercising.
And these programs are essential for diabetes prevention because of the nutrition information that's provided. So the Department of Indian Work continues to sustain these opportunities so that we are really, truly enhancing a whole community.
Project Home provides overflow homeless shelters in 24 churches and synagogues, with the help of over 4,000 volunteers.
Project Home is an emergency overnight shelter for families. That means moms with kids, dads with kids, or a combined family. Everyone uses Project Home. It could be a mom that just had a bad situation, loss of job, loss of child care. Anything can bring you to that point of being homeless.
We provide, with no facility, more than 11,000 shelter bed nights a year. Last year, we served 252 individuals, and 166 of them were children, babies to teenagers.
Once a year, House of Hope Church sponsors Project Home, and we're happy to do it. All the slots are filled for every night.
It's an outreach program. That's what we do. I've been coming here for about 5 years with the same group of people because we enjoy each other's company and we each have our designated jobs.
Here we're gonna do 3. Well, the day we set up, we have movers that come in. They're helping us unload the truck. We're getting the kitchen in order, setting up all the snacks, getting the refrigerator set up, the supplies. And it depends on where we are, if we will use cardboard dividers or every family will have their own room.
I'm with a group that we've been doing it for maybe 5 years, and my job says I take care of the children. I'm mostly helping them with homework since I'm a teacher.
Cheese, hi.
We have so much fun.
It's the giving, and the giving of yourself and the helping people who are in need of help. And you get immediate response. It's immediate response.
Project Home couldn't make it without volunteers. Volunteers is what keeps us going. So we definitely need volunteers, and we definitely appreciate our volunteers. That's what makes us run. In case I need to run back.
In faith communities, this is bringing faith to life. This is acting on what we say when we pray. And so it binds faith communities together. I'm always impressed by how much the volunteers in a faith community love their volunteer work and don't want to give it up.
This year, Interfaith Action launched Opportunity St. Paul, a program that pairs volunteers with nonprofits that address poverty in the East Metro area.
You know, Opportunity St. Paul is a great opportunity to bring together around the common purpose people from various faith traditions where we can really learn about one another while we are also contributing to the larger St. Paul community.
I think the vast majority of faith traditions out there are really invested in social justice and are really committed to the marginalized. And so I think especially for a program like Opportunity St. Paul, those are great communities to get engaged in this work.
We have 7 excellent nonprofit partners ranging from, for example, reading partners doing really high quality tutoring in the schools, all the way to daily work doing job coaching and workforce placement services throughout the East Metro. Welcome to the kickoff event for Opportunity St. Paul.
Lo and behold, Opportunity St. Paul came in an email to me, and I thought, this is it. So I'm going to be a preschool assistant with Neighborhood House.
I'm going to be volunteering at the Reading Center.
Young people know when you're not there to
There was quite a lot of conversation. May Cow from the Wilder Foundation came and shared with us her story.
Today, every 5th person that you pass in the city of St. Paul is actually living in poverty.
She spoke a lot about the opportunities of volunteers to really touch the lives of those around them.
Never, ever believe that anybody you're working with doesn't have the potential to succeed.
If we can see the religious community engaged in common work for the benefit of St. Paul, I think we all benefit.
If you're humble, if you're willing to be challenged, if you are interested in interfaith dialogue and you're passionate about tackling poverty, then you are an ideal volunteer for Opportunity St. Paul.
I'm not helpless watching all this happen around me, but I actually am part of the solution. And if we were all doing that, we'd be living in a different kind of community.